sheep ranchers raise more than 150,000 animals each year.
Good morning.
Arizona sheep ranchers raise more than 150,000 animals each year.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Mark Peterson took over the job for his father-in-law 15 years ago.
It's a unique equation. We were able to spend that time transferring from the lower elevations up to the higher elevations, and we actually follow kind of the temperature climate up the hill.
It's more like staying a step ahead of the heat. Now, these sheep will travel anywhere from 6 to 10 miles a day, and in some cases they will do it over very rugged terrain. But they will take every bit of 45 days to make this pilgrimage to higher ground. Used to be more than a dozen ranchers guided their sheep into the mountains for mating season. But the Dobsons are the last of a dying breed, and word is spreading.
Oh, look at it.
So on this late April morning, crowds gathered east of Mesa to watch the flock cross the Salt River at the Blue Point Bridge.
Okay, we're on the road.
It's a carefully choreographed move. Mark, Dwayne, and their crew bring half the herd down to a staging area, wait overnight, then race them across the bridge at sunrise. It's a fading glimpse of ranching history. Jan Stasiak has been waiting for 2 days.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Kent Miller and his grandson are playing hooky from school.
I didn't want to not experience it. It was like a historic event for me. So I want to take my grandson, I want him to experience it.
The flock moves carefully across the asphalt, then kicks it into high gear with the surge of a much bigger herd. The sheep almost instinctively know the way.
How's it going? Wonderful so far. It can change in a heartbeat, though.
On this day, everything goes just as planned. Cross the bridge, make a sharp left, and a cloud of dust. It's a spectacle seen few other places in modern America, and one that leaves a lasting impression.
It was very interesting that the sheep knew their way, where they were going. The leaders came right down and knew right where they were going to come through the gate.
Was it worth it?
Well, sure, yes. I mean, how many times in your life do you get to see 2,000 sheep come by?
Retired school teacher Cindy Shanks has been following the Dobson sheep for 10 months. 1,500 photographs later, Shanks says she wants to write a book titled The Great Arizona Sheep Drive.
It's history. And Arizona kids don't have a lot of history because we're such a young state. And this is important history.
Some of this land is a short drive from urban areas, and development is slowly choking off access to these coveted trails.
We were able to actually graze our sheep at different ranchers' farm ground all the way to where we got to our own property. Now you cross about 15 Home Depots, some Lowe's, grocery stores, and subdivisions, and where it used to be all rural farm ground.
Ranchers say the flock makes the journey without incident, scrambling from flatland desert to the rugged ridges of the high country. How long these annual treks can go on will depend on forces outside the flock. Encroaching civilization and redefined land use may shut down these pathways to the past. But Dwayne Dobson says, for now, the migrations will continue.
The way the economics are, we're the only ones left. So I don't intend to quit here unless the pressure just gets too great.
There are more breeds of sheep than any other livestock species, more than 1,000 worldwide. Their woolly coats are categorized by fiber length and thickness. So some sheep are great for soft sweaters, some for your winter overcoat, and some for that carpet on your living room floor.